Right, so this is part 3 of episode 1, where we play through part 5 and part 6, and I want to get part 7 in, but it's taken a long time, so blah blah blah. We're back with this guy, whatever the heck his name is. I cannot, for the life of me, remember what his name is.
7 hells.
So you've got the guy that's swearing his head off, and when something goes wrong for you, you just go 7 hells. 7, whatever.
Let's play a little game, shall we?
I want to play a little game.
Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Are you serious? You didn't see that?
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say,
Am I supposed to
a
do
naked
something
man
here?
holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity he didn't know your father was the Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Forresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
My lord?
Shh! Listen.
Is this guy a snow guy?
There. Hear that? I know I heard something. Never mind.
Nice.
We've wasted enough time already.
Okay, Mr. Guy. Who are you and how can I save you?
Bloody hell.
Oh, I can't save him. I thought I could have saved him. Where's part 5, honestly? Is
Lord
that
Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
Are you uncertain?
But 300 generations of Forrester lords stand behind
300.
Lord Gerhard the Tall, who founded our house, and your grandfather, Lord Thorin the Bold, who seized back
Thorin.
the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
Part 5's taking an
He was
agonizingly
fair
long
and
time
wise
to come, honestly.
and courageous in battle.
And what will they call me?
That is for you to define as the new lord. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours.
Nice.
But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forrester lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others, the Lord Sentinel. Forrester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move! Summon the Lord! We need his judgment.
I've done nothing wrong! I was only trying to survive!
Lord Ethan. Missed.
Meester.
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Do we have proof of that?
This house is doomed! We all fucking know it!
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die. Yes, my lord. I fled. We should all flee. It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right. He speaks
He's
true.
right.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Go! Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it
Men
is.
need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
We can send him to the war.
Give us justice.
I'm going to upset people no matter what I do.
Send him to the wall.
Leave the poor man
Take his fingers, thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. It will be justice, my lord. Please, my lord. My family depends on me.
Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed.
Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal. A brazen thief.
He still serves House Forrester.
Our grain stores.
That's what you think.
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this
Exactly.
house.
A Lord's Judgment. Hooray, we finally made another trophy. Oh,
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due. Not just yourself, of course. You can weigh on any lord.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
I'll be by your
Someone
side.
you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
And I'm sure you think you'd be the perfect choice.
Me? Oh, gods, no. I can't get involved. I am a maester. At the Citadel, I swore an oath to serve as such. There are 2 capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Well, I know
Talk
who
to
I'd
them.
choose.
Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the Sentinel. The badge of office. Tonight is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen Sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your Sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
I'm ready now. Don't like you. I don't like you, I don't trust you, I don't want you. You 100%. No, no, no. No, I didn't mean that. Right,
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the boss we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores, we can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage.
I understand. You're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
I guess we talk to the Nightmare Man now. That's not him. Who the heck's this? Who is this? Who is Malcolm?
Ethan.
Who are you?
Lord Ethan.
Hello, Uncle Malcolm.
Oh, Uncle.
I
That.
saw what you
That's
did
that guy.
today. It's not an easy thing to do, showing mercy to a man who admits his guilt. But if you'll excuse me, my lord, I should finish packing before nightfall. I hope to be off tomorrow. At first light.
But where are you going?
Your mother asked me to cross the narrow sea to find your brother, Asher.
Asher?
She has asked me to return with him, to help the house.
She said nothing of this to me.
Because she fears you will not agree. I told her my place is here, that I'll be of no help to you in Essos. But she insisted. I will hold, of course, until you've spoken with her about this. Just try to be kind to her. She's been living a nightmare made real. But you know that just as well. I know you will. You're good-hearted, my lord. That is your true strength.
But my mother's fears are not the only ones I face. My people are scared as well. I'm told I must choose a sentinel.
If I may be so bold, Sir Royland is the man for the job.
Absolutely not.
He'd be a fine choice.
I think you're wrong, Uncle.
You're young, and you still have much to learn. We are at war. You need a warrior by your side. Royland has the respect of his men and will bring strength and discipline to this house. Duncan would offer sage advice, but now is not the time to negotiate.
Thank you, Uncle.
Ethan, I need to talk to you. Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else.
I don't know about
Hopefully
that.
Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the war without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Really? That was good advice? I already knew that. I wish I kind of knew how old I was so I could, like, I don't know. I don't want to. Don't like you. I guess I have to talk to you. I don't...
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
Maybe I should just point at him.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsay we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come.
Little boy? Oh, that's my brother.
Careful. Keep at it and you won't have much left. Something to pick your teeth with.
No, Ethan. Look at this. All good swords have a name. I call mine
This
Two
family's
Brothers.
also kind of
I
reminded
carved
me
this
of
to give me strength. And this,
The Sound of Music.
so I remember.
Like, that boy looks
I
like
mean,
The Sound of
I
Music.
could never forget. But
You honour Roderick with this. He was a strong one.
he was.
Why is he not still here then? He's not that strong.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Someday, I'll have a real one. But not like that one. Only a lord could have that sword.
You are a
You'll
lord.
have a good sword. I'm sure of it.
I watched you today. I saw what you did to that man. Was he our enemy?
So 4
a
boys
bad
and
man?
3 girls, is that
Everyone
right?
keeps talking about them. Enemies.
No, he's not our enemy. But he did a bad thing.
Then I wish you'd hurt him. People who do bad things need to be punished.
That's
Someone
not the
did
way to
something
think of
bad
it.
to Father and Roderick. Someone should hurt them even worse. I
Wow,
want
you
a
sound
real sword.
demented.
No one's afraid of wood. I'll find the men who took Roderick someday, and I'll make
What happened to
sure
the
I have
innocent
a
little
real
boy?
sword when I do.
What have you become?
Now,
Portcullis? You're kidding me. I know a place called that. That is not a made up place. I know that name. That's just throwing me a bit. I'm not gonna say where I know it from, but just know that I know that name. So really bizarre. Oh, I'm gonna have so much hate, but I'd rather have a nice guy by my side than...
Duncan, I've decided to name you as my sentinel. Congratulations.
Why, thank you, my lord. I'm honored. But are you sure?
Yes, of course. I'm convinced you're the man for the job.
Then I accept. But first, you must summon the small council, my lord, to make it official.
Right. I'll tell Maester Ortengrin to do it at once.
Probably the wrong decision, but it's probably the decision every single person makes. So I've
Maester?
just fallen to the...
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Now, I never mentioned anything about the Sentinel to Lord Royland, but I don't want an enemy by my side.
You may sit.
You may
I
see.
believe Lord
This is
Ethan
the small
has
council,
reached
it really
his
is.
decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you. Duncan, Royland, this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision. Duncan Tuttle, You will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is
Tuttle.
reckless.
His second name's
Lord
Tuttle.
Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now,
Our lord's
sentinel,
depute.
what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scout
Depute.
says only a day's ride from here.
So now we've just
With
got
no time
part
to
7
waste.
to do.
Who knows what he's
I
capable
don't know where
of?
it's going to be.
We need to prepare for the worst.
We coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be
This
trusted.
is the bloody small council.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering? Neither will I.
Sir Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please. Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow. I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
That
Ramsay
sounds terrible,
Snow is
actually.
no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet...
Benny, it's a foolish plan.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house.
Here we go.
You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do. You will meet Ramsay Snow at the gate, and we will not offer our ironwood.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Maybe that was a dumb idea, but I don't want our defense to be fractured. Does that make sense?
My lord, you have named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Malcolm told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you?
Who's that?
I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities. But
Asher is dangerous and unpredictable. His presence could help or hurt.
having another sword at your side always helps. I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs.
I mean, I want Asher back,
Ethan,
but he's
let me
dangerous.
send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this.
She is his son, after all.
Know that
He
you
is
never
her son,
stand
after all.
alone. You are a Forrester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Is he going to bring Pikachu with him? You know, Asher Ketchum. Ha 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 ha. Lady Margaries. I know it's Marjorie, but Margaries. Oh, little trinkets. What is that? Take seal, return seal. Why would I?
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you. Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel. You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Nice.
Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you
I'll
ever...
be here for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be. Oh, it's bad news, isn't it?
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Nice. Now you leaving this, whatever this.
Are you all right, my lady?
No.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now, when I left him...
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
This is a nightmare.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Milady.
It's the
Begging your
cowboy.
pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
How can you help me? My problems can't be solved by what you might overhear.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair.
I trust him.
I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Why have you got a purple face? Look like Thanos. Jazzy helmet though. Oh, this is a bad idea, isn't
Where's
it?
Sir Royland? The man values pride more than honor. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own.
Bolton men approaching, my lord!
Oh, it's him. And him.
Something wrong with your gate? Well, aren't you the little lord? No wonder you can't open the gate. Shall we help you? Now let me in. This is a lovely pile of timber, isn't it?
Why the hurry? Are you cold?
You know, I am a bit. Fortunately, there's no shortage of wood to burn around here. Thank you, my lord.
A token.
Sir
The new
Royland,
warden
you
of the North.
little...
Let me guess. Forrester Iron.
Carved by our most skilled craftsman.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
Your father will appreciate it, I hope. Our ironwood is highly sought after.
My father is not so easily impressed.
He looks like Harry Potter. Like, this is Daniel Radcliffe.
Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn.
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Quite the army you have, Lord Forrester. Very impressive.
Yeah, but they're weak. So, pith. Quite the army you got here. Watching Game of Thrones. That's a throwback for you.
Look at that. More Forresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
What is it you want, Lord Ramsay?
What do I want? Everything. Nothing. We'll see. First, Let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
I only kneel to the king.
Is not the Warden also deserving of your respect? But then, I am not my father. Perhaps that is what you meant to say.
You see? He's a fucking traitor, just like his father and brother.
Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields,
An Iron Man suit.
chamber pots.
Uh-huh.
I expect
Chamber
you'll do
pots.
the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust her, Forrester. They murdered our men.
This again.
It was Forrester Squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
He was within his right. They killed his family.
His right? He killed a loyal soldier in my father's army. You had me stand out in the wind and muck so you could show off your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job. You grow them, you cut them down.
The Forresters have been tending ironwood for thousands of years. The White Hills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point.
Ha ha!
We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath, that we cannot abide. Ethan.
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Not for me. You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan. Don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Twin?
Oh, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Whoa, that's
Do you like
a bit
hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
You've gone too far, Lord Ramsay. I demand you let her go.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Wait, what? What? What?
What have you done?
What?
But
What?
I don't
What?
want...
What? What?
You fucking bastards!
What?
I knew you'd bend the knee eventually.
You're
I think
kidding.
we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan,
I certainly feel better about all this.
what have you done?
However, the Forresters need to keep their end of the bargain.
What the heck?
Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mace quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't
Get off me! Let him go!
Stop that! Ryan,
Stop it!
Remember Ryan! Do
What the heck?
My son.
Well, that's the end of that. Your story has begun. That was insane. Every
Ethan
single main
sacrificed
character
himself
is
for
dead.
us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you flat out refused.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again.
Asher.
Our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
That is insane. Squire, hey, you are offline. Go. Oh, for goodness sake, why? What are you talking about? Well, I don't get to see my choices. Isn't that amazing? That's like the best bit of the movie, is to see my choices. And yet, no. No, I don't get to see my choices. Great. Well, I hope you enjoyed these free, however many episodes, but until next time, whatever.